Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is your you versus them reading. I'm gonna go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with. My readings are timeless. So whenever this finds you, it's for you. And also because it's general, you can resonate with either side. All right. And if you're not dealing with anyone in particular, then this could be you and you. All right. Now, when I was meditating, Virgo, on your energy before I started the reading, I got a lot of different images. One was like a cyclone, like brewing. So I feel like what I envisioned was like something very sunny and calm, and then some change coming through. And that, not in a bad way, Virgo, but I do feel like you have a lot of distractions going on mentally, especially when driving. If you're driving, very important to pay attention and stay focused, so even if it's not in regards to that, it's just like distractions in general. I saw someone like walking through their house and like they have headphones in, but they're also like watching TV, but they're also doing something with their hands, but they're also thinking this thought. And so it's like multiple wavelengths converging, so it's like take a moment to refocus your thoughts during this time frame. Take some time to clear your energy, okay, and to be cognizant of that, and to most importantly enjoy present moment. So let's see. Overall energy for Virgo and the person they may be dealing with, please. Let's get us started for my Virgos. All right, so Virgo, you have Cancer energy here. That could be someone you're dealing with, or placements in your chart, or just simply the vibe around you, okay? This vibe is very feeling oriented, very emotional energy, yet comforting, yet nostalgic, okay? It's very caring type of protective energy. On the other side of that, it can be a bit moody, which, Virgo, you can be a bit moody sometimes, but overall, it's more of this, softer energy. For some of you, you might find yourself staying up later than you usually would during this time frame, as this energy also speaks to like our nocturnal nature, or maybe having a very vivid dream space, or like when you are sleeping, you're still somewhat conscious of the environment, something like that. So not getting as much restful sleep as I feel that you could get, so something also to be mindful of. And your overall energy is the 10 of Swords, so there's some sort of ending here, okay, or something that needs to end within I feel it's within your mental state. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you look at this card, it's like, and swords represent thoughts. There's 10 swords here, like the convergence of thoughts. Right now, I feel your thoughts are like intertwining and kind of messy, but I feel like when you sit to clear your mind, even if it's just for a few minutes each morning, those thoughts like kind of, it's like brushing hair, and then they all converge and are in agreement, if that makes sense, on an energetic level. This is what I feel, so it's just like, your body may be still even, but your mind may be like a cyclone. So it's like just one day at a time, one thought at a time, that type of energy. This person you're dealing with is the Ace of Wands. So they're getting some inspiration, passion, intensity. All of those things are what this speak of. It's like a new creative spark or idea going on in their energy. So let's see how this plays out, all right? We're going to go into the recent past, and then we're going to go into perception of each other, and then we're going to go into hopes and most likely future outcomes. So what led up to this moment? Four of Cups. I feel like Virgo, this is, in the recent past energy, you may have been focused on you know, things that have hurt you, things that have went wrong, things that you wish you could change, but you can't change. You know, you might have really been stuck, and it may be in regards to one significant connection that you were stuck on in the past energy, but that you felt like, you know, for some of you is your twin flame soulmate, if you believe in that, but just not being able to see eye to eye with someone that's important to you. And this is in the past, okay? So I feel like you're coming out of that energy, right? Especially with the Ten of Swords, which is kind of letting it go, or, you know, needing to, for some of you. There are trust issues showing up here, whether that's within yourself or within others. It could be like in relationships in general, you may have this preconceived notion that, you know, people are out to hurt you, or just people in general hurt people. You know, you have some sort of belief or thought that you have consistently thought or has been taught to you that is not in alignment with your soul, meaning not the truth of who you are. And it has something to do with distrust in others or distrust within relationships. And because that belief was so strong, at least in the past, you kept perpetuating that proof into your reality, right? Because we always get evidence of what we're feeling in our reality. So maybe it was showing up in ways of not, you know, having people you couldn't trust in your environment, or having hurt people take their hurts out on you, or vice versa, you know, something to do with that. For some of you, this could be way, way, way in the past, but it's showing up now, which means that it's something either on your mind or something that's impacting the current moment, I feel. But I see that coming, I see closure here in the now energy, regardless of how far in the past this was. So let's see what this person's recent past was. Go a little bit deeper, shall we? Person Virgo is dealing with, Four of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Nice. So this person was lacking some self-worth in the past. You know, kind of ignoring. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I feel like Virgo, whoever you were dealing with, their past energy coming into the now is this sense of distraction, of trying to, you know, distract themselves from something much deeper that's going on emotionally, that was gnawing at this person's sense of well-being, or gnawing at their sense of self-worth, okay? Because I feel like an incredible amount of emotion here underneath the surface, but then like maybe to the exterior world or to other people, they seem like, oh, fun, yeah, let's do this, let's go out, girl, you know. That was just an example. I don't know where that came from, but you know what I mean, like their way of coping may be to go out, to be social, to go with the friends, and there's nothing wrong with like having fun, but if you're having fun to escape something, well, that's not really having fun, that's escapism. So there's a difference. If you're going to have fun because you're genuinely in the energy of fun, then that's genuine, authentically in alignment. But if you're constantly displacing and trying to distract yourself from a deeper emotion, and you're using, you know, outings as a way to distract yourself, then that's not in alignment, right? So I kind of feel like that's what's going on with this person, or that may have been what's going on with them in the past, like I said, leading up to now. And it's just like not wanting to, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Like, let me put that on the back burner, you know? And maybe because it was overwhelming for them. So, let's see. Now we're going to go into perceptions. And keep in mind that your perception is your truth, but it may not be their truth, and vice versa. But we're going to start there, and then we're going to go into genuine emotion, perception. How does Virgo perceive this person or connection? Yeah, you don't trust it. Two of Swords. There's some sort of closed off energy, or they don't. It's like blindly taking action when you don't even know what you're taking action towards. This is that distraction, I feel. You know, and I'm telling you, I'm going to say this again. Don't make decisions or take action during this time frame, Virgo, without having the full story or the full picture, or like, you know, kind of be uncertain and then ignore your intuition and take action anyways, because I feel that it will not, you'll be fine, but it won't be what you want it to be, you know? It's like, wait for the fog to lift, okay? So, as it pertains to how you see this person, you feel like, Virgo, you feel like this person know not what they do. That's what you feel. That could be the truth, could not be the truth, but don't matter. That's in your perception. Like, you feel like this person, they do things that they don't, like they know not what they do. That's how I feel. When you look at this person, that's what you're thinking, you know? It's like you see this person take action, but they don't have the information, or they don't know how you feel about it, and so they are making assumptions in your mind, you know, and just placing more distance where there could be more cooperation or emotional fulfillment, because on the other side of that coin, you feel like that you could move forward into happiness and emotional fulfillment if the right actions were taking place, but there's something about this person's movements or actions that makes you push away, or they push away, you know? So let's see their perception of you, Virgo. The Hierophant. The Sun. The Three of Wands. I let my mind wander. I don't know if your mind keeps wandering during this time frame, but like, it's fine to have imaginative thought, but don't be like walking around. I almost feel like a bit of a disconnection sometimes, like being, you know, in a space, or say like at a dinner table, and like your physical body is present. You might even be participating in the conversation, but then it's like your mind will start to wander. Or it's the person you're connecting with doing that. But I felt it for you, but it can be either or. Like somebody's mind is elsewhere. So this person sees the connection as the Hierophant, the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the High Priestess. So, wow. This person sees you, Virgo, as someone who has given them an enlightening experience, for sure, that, you know, they feel very connected to and would like to move things forward with. You know, this person feels a spiritual connection with you, Virgo, as well as a physical connection. And I feel like, you know, in their mind, they may have not been in touch with their emotions in the past, but now I feel like it's lining up for them what it is that they want. And I feel it's towards you, but it could just be in general, wanting happiness and enlightenment and movement forward. But I feel like, being as this is showing up in their perception, they see you, you know, having some movement forward yourself as well, and finding happiness, and it inspires them to also do the same for themselves or within the connection. And either way, I feel a strong spiritual, emotional tie here, right? So let's go into genuine emotion. That was surface level, ego, perception. We're going to go into the ethereal, the genuine emotion here. How do you feel underneath it all? The Moon. Deep emotion here. Needing to make some emotional judgment calls here. Ooh, but then you get all stuck in your head about it. So I feel again that emotional energy that I felt here in the past. you're still kind of carrying that expectation of being hurt. Some of you are consciously aware of it, some of you are not, you know, or having trouble releasing that expectation. It can be hard to release thoughts that we think continuously, because thoughts we think continuously become belief systems. It's easy to change a thought, it's hard to change a belief system. But it's like needing to make the emotional judgment call to let it go and almost assume positive intent in yourself. Because this is a work in progress for you to be able to trust on that level, I feel. All right. And emotionally, it's because you're really, really judgmental towards yourself. It's a Virgo trait. It's okay, Virgo. You're very critical of self. Now, that makes you very good and very discerning at a lot of things, but it can be your own worst enemy as well. Because you place expectations on yourself and then analyze how far you've come, because you're a natural analyzer. And sometimes when you don't meet not others' expectations, your own expectations, you get emotionally discombobulated. And so it's like, be easy, Virgo. I know that's a trained belief, so that's hard for you to hear. Well, how do I just be easy? Release the judgment from yourself. Even when, you know, you don't get to where you thought you were going to get to, or maybe you don't get the outcome, or you let your own expectation down, you're still perfection in Source's eyes. And it's all part of the process of figuring yourself out. So it's a little bit easier to ease up on yourself when you realize, oh, it's about the experience, the process. What am I gaining from this? And it's about the flow, right? And just allowing yourself to have really incredible moments and maybe some not so incredible moments, but it's not getting stuck in the bad. It's just accepting and then moving forward. So I feel like that's something emotionally you're processing right now. This person on an emotional level, how do they feel the world? They've come full circle, this person here. Finding their passion again. The Ace of Wands showed up twice. Inspiration. They're feeling inspired to a change. To have, yes, to come full circle. Come out of this lack mentality that they have felt so often in the past. They're also learning to let go of learned behavior, so to speak. But massive changes going on with this person. I feel on an emotional level, they may not be very open with what they're feeling, because sometimes they feel very alone, or they don't like the feeling of being alone, at least not during this time frame. But sometimes there's just like this little piece of them that just feels a little bit down and out, you know. I don't see that's the majority of their emotion, because I see a breakthrough here, but it's like that intensity sparking again, you know. This person's passion for life is coming back into them, so to speak, or they're allowing it back in, I should say, because they were kind of keeping themselves away from feeling that by trying to escape emotion in the past, and now they're more so embracing the changes than anything. Let's see. Hopes. What's your genuine hope, Virgo, when it comes to this connection? Genuine hope. Queen of Cups, more emotional energy. More emotional energy. You might be highly empathic, intuitive during this time frame, because I feel you're going into the receptive mode, where it's easier for you to feel situations out, okay? Feel your own emotions out, which is what your emotional space was calling you to do. This person's wanting more fun in their lives. That's what they're hoping for. They're wanting more spark. I see that fun is very important to this person, or like sociability or something like that. That it gets them out of a funk. You know, so it could be an effective tool for them if they're doing it out of alignment. But I feel like, yes, this person wants more adventure in their life. And you're over here in this very reflective energy. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is. Now, keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat of your own life. Just giving you a snapshot of what it currently looks like. Virgo. Six of Wands. The Empress. That's that inspiration coming through in a major way. You got someone's attention, Virgo. For sure. You got a few people's attention here. Okay. So, Virgo, learning to stand on your own 2 feet. I feel like this is like celebrating who you are, especially if you're a female. But it can be male or female. Like really appreciating, you know, your accomplishments, recognizing yourself for that. Maybe you're letting go of that self-judgment that I was speaking about, okay? And it's like a beautiful look on you. That's a beautiful glow on you, Virgo. That's a beautiful glow. I see you glowing. At least by the end of this time frame you will be, because the Empress is here, right? So it's like no longer needing to look to the past for that validation, because that validation comes from within. Now, this is being more self-sufficient, more confident in your energy. You might be getting attention. You might be getting attention from all different directions, more than one, you know, or have accomplishments going on in more than one area of your life during this time frame that's boosting your confidence or allowing you to feel more self-sufficient. And yes, for some reason, I feel that's overwhelming to you. Could be like too much at once. Only a Virgo would be like overwhelmed with too many good things happening at once, because it's like you like buffers of time to analyze what's happening. So sometimes when it all comes in at once, because I felt my ears go red, it's like, this is exciting, oh my god, this is too exciting. Or you know what I'm saying? Like the emotion builds up, and then I almost feel like, I don't know if you've ever had stage fright, but it's that feeling of like, here's my moment, and then like getting sick right before you go on stage, you know, or something like that. But I feel there's nothing to fear here. This looks very good. Let's see this person's most likely future outcome. Hyped up, that's the word. I feel like you might be getting hyped up. You need to hype yourself up, something like that. Justice, the Page of Swords. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So this person's energy is they're learning new ideas about how to balance themselves and stay balanced. And they're also kind of learning how their own thoughts or expectations get in their own way of what it is that they want. Because what it is that they want is firm foundations and commitment and something to build off of with the Ace of Pentacles. But it's almost like they kind of bring along with them this fear that it won't come to fruition, or they won't be able to hold on to it. And then that fear takes hold if it's dominant in their energy, and law of attraction always responds, whether we're aware of what we're asking for or not. You know, so it's like they kind of get in their own way by expecting, you know, and that they feel justified in this expectation, because in the past they have, I feel, lost here. But it's like that was then, this is now. Release the expectation, they're getting some insight on that, I feel, okay? Because what I feel mostly is that this person wants more peace and balance in their own energy. So they're looking into things, you know, to help them achieve that, I feel, or, you know, be able to go more towards the inspiration and less towards the desperation, you know, or the feeling of despair. So I still kind of see them kind of carrying some bad habits of thought into the future, but there's big opportunities here for this person, and it may be connected with you. So, intense reading, Virgo. Let me know how you liked that. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with: Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer energy here, Sagittarius, Taurus again, lots of water, Libra, Pisces again, Gemini, all right, Pisces again. So those are the primary zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign because it is a general reading for thousands of people. But if it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, do check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there and do talks on spirituality and law of attraction if you're interested. Link down below in the description box, as well as in the about section of my YouTube. Tarot Time with Dana. Also, you can check out my sister's online boutique as well as my merchandise, also linked down below. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Virgo, and until next time, my friends.